Hey Leo, how are ya? It's Mary Ellen. Hey, I'm popping in today. I have electricity. We just came through this big snowstorm in the Northeast. Well, actually lots of places. So as promised, I'm going to do the readings to the best of my ability. I'm going to do the first half of the month live stream from now on. Wish me luck because I live and die by my solar panels and depending what's going on with the weather, okay? So to all the returning viewers, so glad to be here with you. Ooh-wee, look at that. So I'm leaning in like you are doing, like we are all doing. And I'm changing things up because I am growing into my destiny. And I have a commitment to myself. Ooh, Leo, my gosh, the cards are jumping out. So after I'm done with this video, I'm going to come to the chat room. If you have questions, I want to chit-chat for a few minutes, I'll have some time. So that's going to be my new routine going forward. I'm going to be also, this afternoon, just do a little Q&A session, just to sort of frame up what's changing, what's happening here. All of the information that you might need if you want, Spirit says, if you want to have anything to do with me, meaning readings and booking a shamanic retreat here at Moonrise Cottage and things, all manner of things like that, right below the video, okay? I have put some things there that I had taken away as I'm looking at what my changes are going to be. And because of the changes, Spirit wants that one. Well, of course, look. Anyways, check it out. There's a lot of good stuff there. I added a 30-minute session. I'm thinking about something called Instant Go. Because there's going to be so much going on this year. People are really going to need a lot of options. And, yeah. And I have created as many as I can. All right, Spirit wants that one. Ooh. Leo. Look. Okay, that's the spirit realm. That moon card that you just saw come out, that was the, oh, wait a minute. There it is. Look, teaser ad. Spirit says we're giving you a teaser ad. That was the moon card, was the transition card, the bridge card. That moves you from your human experience, the energy that you are manifesting and walking with, and how that ties together with your soul destiny, which, look. Love it. Major Arcana. And there's the outcome card right behind it. All right, let's get into it. I love this. So look, that's the first card. If you happen to be here because I popped up with no notice and you don't know me, my name is Mary Ellen. I'm a clairvoyant person. And I live in a little mystical, little magical cottage in the woods in Vermont. And my channel is about your soul and the circuit and the awakening and all the things that are happening here in this realm. This first card is what my spirit guides want to speak about, and particularly what they want to speak with you about, the messages they want you to be able to take up for the first half of February. So Leo, that's your card. That's the strength card. I use a beautiful deck called the Celtic Wisdom Tarot, developed by Kathleen Matthews. You can look it up online. It's kind of hard to get because it's out of print, but it's beautiful and it's just truly mystical. So that is in Soul Tarot. It's the empowerment of your will. And there's a sacred sword of victory. We see this beautiful breastplate, all the energy swirling. This is about following the energy. That's what the hair is about. Follow the energy. Just see how activated this beautiful feminine warrior is. So it is about the empowerment of the feminine side of your nature. Going forward through the month for you, Leo. It's really interesting. And sitting right next to that, which I love, look at that. So again, more notations from my spirit guides about the continuation of the process of blending the male and female parts of your being and your energy. It's about frequency. It's about quantum physics. It's about all kinds of cool stuff. So this card, being the theme, mastering your feminine energy, being able to hold the sword of victory, and empowering yourself in this way through this type of energy through the first half of February. Joined by a prophecy about the male part of your energy, being able to, this is the second time this has come out for the fire signs, all right? I'm pretty sure it came out for Sag. Sitting in a new place, having been transformed, being open now from the will center all the way up. And Spirit's talking about, you see how the root chakra and the will center have been transformed as well. This young warrior, the male part of your energy, holds and wields the sacred spear of Luke that clears away obstacles and finds a pathway going forward. And there's the energy. That's what you're going forward into. Creating this sort of shining destiny by joining together in this way. Love that. And of course, the purpose, or not the purpose, the energy that you ride, of course, is the eclipse season that we just came through. So this is also a prophecy. You have two. And, you know, first part of the prophecy, sitting next to the empowerment of will, the willful side of your nature, joined together with the male energy that is in the process of being transformed, and no more in order to move things forward. That is the augury of knowledge. Again, feminine energy. Did you see something came through in this moon cycle? I call that the all-seeing eye. That's the Leas Veil stone. This beautiful goddess is Morfessa. She is the guardian of the sacred places. It is about the moment when you come into your power and you become activated and then are able to self-actualize your destiny and what you are meant to be doing. It's an augury, a prophecy about what comes forward, what happened on the partial solar eclipse at the new moon, and what comes forward and delivered us into these moments in February. And this is another major arcana card on the human walk. The balancer of harmony. That is the goddess Elena, the sacred finder of the ways for seafarers. And this is about your journey out into the universe. How it is your soul embodies in this place and walks across the earth, because these are both very mystical cards. All right, so that's your earth, that's your human self, your human walk, I call it, my spirit guides call it. And look, Leo, actually it goes over here, look at that. So that's the bottom row of the reading. Look how mystical that is, right? So we are all, there's the male and female half of yourself, because this is about soul tarot. I am going to start doing love readings. As soon as the first half of the month readings are out, I'm going to start doing them, okay? But right now, we're talking about your soul. Don't confuse it, okay? You're coming into your destiny because you are becoming aligned with yourself. And when that fabulous, and here, you know, it's here where we walk. That's what's exciting about this to me. We all have the destiny that our soul is working on. And we're here, we incarnate to come and be in whatever age we're in order to experience what we're meant to learn or what we want to progress with. So this is about the joining of the male and female parts of you. Under the light of the sun, we have Jupiter in Sagittarius. It's fantastic, and it sits on the table like this. Just like that. So you are fully in your power, and you're stepping forward onto a new shore, a new courtship with new skills. See that? That's what this is all about. This month, and particularly the energies that are at work now in the first half of the month, follow the energy pattern. That's what this warrior queen did in order to prevail. So there, whatever is happening with your energy, follow it. Spirit saying pray, meditate, chant, jog, whatever it is you do to come into awareness and to come into joining, union, if you will, with yourself, with the male and female half of yourself. There is a lot that's about to be discovered. We see the cups at their backs. We can't see what's in them because it hasn't unfolded yet. This is about your journey through the year that begins now, because we came through this incredible eclipse season with this prophecy. All right. So the next card on my little table is the card that sits above this. That is the energy that helps you transition and join with the literal work that your soul is doing that is reflected in your human walk, and it's this. So we see the very full, wait a minute, see if I can do it, cycle of this eclipse at the new moon and the full moon. You did go through a portal, we all did, and if you don't know, go online and just look at all the prophecy about what this eclipse did and what the purpose of it was. We're moving into our ability. We're going to be able to step into the mastery of our frequency as quantum beings so that we can make the leap into the through the 3D and start learning about 4D, feeling it, being able to understand what it is to be in that place and the types of experiences that you have. And the way in which, Spirit's talking about the way in which I, as a clairvoyant person, am able to be with people across time and distance in a very mysterious way sometimes. And we're going to be doing more of that because this is the first card on the spirit realm. This is your soul choosing the pathway of its destiny based on that which it is devoted to. And Leo, the lion-hearted, we know what you're devoted to. So choosing a path, you do have options. We see that there are things yet to be revealed, but we are on a pathway of harmony. Okay, and we're being divinely guided by this goddess. All these goddesses. It's really interesting, lots of feminine energy. And yet in the center of it all is this youthful male energy that finds its place and steps into its own prophecy. It's really fantastic. So sitting like this, the imaginer of harmony is what is at work, swirling around through this eclipse to bring us into the ability to choose our pathway and commit to our devotion. This is not a lover's card per se in this type of a reading. The name of the card is the Lover of Devotion, and it is about what resides at the heart chakra, coming to a place of real clarity about that and being able to employ it, Spirit says. And what looks directly into this, wait do you see, on the soul level, there's the sacred grandmother that sits in the sky. And what she's literally doing is she's looking into the pathway that your soul is on, and she is assisting you by weaving together the strings of your destiny. And to see the sun, look at that. She literally sits suspended in the universe. There's a very mystical process going on. I feel it. People have been here through the eclipse. 2 people came here. And it was very mystical. And it was about revealing soul destiny and soul identity through a human walk and understanding them. Really beautiful. At some point, maybe I'll talk some more about that. Another major arcana card. The last card on the spirit walk. This is the Hermit. It is about coming into the place of wisdom inside of you. This is the counselor of truth. So when we see you awaken in this way, first step on the human journey, and then we see this as the last step on the soul journey, we see the alignment. All right? Self-activation, self-actualization, and what your soul is working on. The purpose of this is to become a touchstone of wisdom inside of yourself, inside of your quantum energy. Spirit's going to talk more about all that stuff because that's where we're going. That's what it means to move into 4D and 5D, the awakening, the event. What if suddenly you really were able? The first step is to be activated and to become able. So that's where we're going the first part of this year. I love it. And of course, no surprise. Look, a quest, right? When we talk about all these things, we're talking about a sacred quest. Reincarnation, reactivation in all these ways, because you now have the ability to imagine harmony within your being in order to be activated and take this journey into the place where your devotion lies as a spirit being. It's phenomenal. It's a beautiful reading. I'm going to post the card. Whoops, wrong card. What did I do with it? Sorry. I'll take a picture and post these on the community tab so that you can see them. So obviously, it's obvious what's happening in this picture, right? All the sacred spirit animals. And you see the source, the salmon, It's phenomenal. And all these other sacred animals of wisdom with sacred vision and stamina for a long journey while you regestate and come into your new ability, the next phase of your purpose for being here. So thanks, everybody. I'm going to leave it here. I'm going to hold up this card in front of my face for a minute, and then I'm going to come over to the chat room, and if you have any questions, load them up, and we'll talk a little bit, okay? Thanks for being here. I'll look forward to seeing you in a couple weeks.